350
Wow.
miles,
They
560
talking about this
kilometers,
motherfucker's
dates back
waking up,
18
boy.
million years. Supervolcanoes are likely to have killed more people than asteroids, although it was previously believed that these massive volcanoes would take thousands of years to build and remain trapped beneath the Earth's crust for an equal number of years before having any impact on the globe. New evidence suggests otherwise. A new study suggests that these catastrophic eruptions, thousands of times more powerful than Mount St. Helens 1980 eruption, might happen at any time.
What?
Is humanity on the verge of an apocalypse? Could a supervolcano be on the verge of erupting? Is it true what would bring about the end of humanity lurks just under our feet?
God
Things
damn.
are as awe-inspiring as a
Wow.
volcanic eruption. They can't even be stopped or prevented. But what is a volcano and how does a volcano erupt? Let's dive into a bit of interesting geography. Many mountains form by folding, faulting, uplifting, and erosion of the Earth's crust. Volcanic terrain, however, is built by the slow accumulation of erupted lava. The vent may be visible as a small bowl-shaped depression at the summit of a cone or shield-shaped mountain. Through a series of cracks within and beneath the volcano, the vent connects to one or more linked storage areas of molten or partially molten rock or magma. This connection to fresh magma allows the volcano to erupt repeatedly in the same location. In this way, the volcano grows ever larger until it's no longer stable. Pieces of the volcano collapse as rock falls or as land slides. When molten rock below the surface of the Earth rises through volcanic vents, it is known as magma. However, after erupting from a volcano, it becomes lava. Magma is made of molten rock, crystals, and dissolved gas. Picture an unopened bottle of soda with grains of sand inside. The molten rock is made of the chemicals oxygen, silicon, aluminium, iron, magnesium, calcium, sodium, potassium, titanium, and manganese. After cooling, liquid magma may form crystals of various minerals until it becomes solid and forms igneous or magmatic rock. Originating at many tens of miles beneath the ground, magma is lighter than surrounding solid rock. It is driven towards Earth's surface by buoyancy. It is lighter than the surrounding rock and by pressure from gas within it. Magma forces its way upward and may ultimately break through weak areas in the Earth's crust. If so, an eruption begins. Magma can erupt in several ways. Sometimes molten rock pours from the vent as fluid lava flows. It can also shoot violently into the air as dense clouds of rock shards or tephra and gas. Larger fragments fall back around the vent, and tephra clouds may move down the volcano's slope under the force of gravity. Ash, tiny pieces of tephra the thickness of a strand of hair, may be carried by the wind only to fall to the ground many miles away. The smallest ash particles may be erupted miles into the sky and are carried many times worldwide by winds high in the atmosphere before they fall to the ground. So how many volcanoes are there? The U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, tracks over 160 active and potentially active volcanoes
Damn.
in the United States alone.
In the United fucking
Do you
States.
know the sneaky zip code solar trick to get solar panels from the U.S.?
Man, what the hell?
Here you can see a map of the island of Hawaii. This North America to Africa apart, forming the Atlantic Ocean in the process. The supervolcano Camp Central Atlantic Magmatic Province erupted over and over for 600,000 years. And there's bad news for those of us who live in areas where volcanoes aren't a problem. It wasn't that lava had covered everything in sight or the volcanic ash had rained down so heavily that everything was choked. Instead, it was the aftermath of the event's pollution. CO2 and carbon levels, for example, soared. The environment had been harmed. Only a few things managed to recover. It's worth noting that after the disaster, dinosaurs were able to evolve and take over before their own tragic end, demonstrating that no one wins for long. However, some rogue scientists believe that dinosaurs were wiped out 65 million years ago by a volcano, not an asteroid.
Right. Me too. I believe that shit. I don't believe they was wiped up in a fucking asteroid. Damn, volcano fucked them up.
Next, let's look at the most powerful underwater volcano ever recorded. In 2018, the largest active underwater eruption ever recorded birthed a giant skyscraper-sized underwater volcano. The insane thing about the eruption is that scientists are still making discoveries about it. What have they discovered? Scientists discovered the 2,690-foot or 820 meters tall volcano in the western Indian Ocean off Madagascar following a puzzling spate of earthquakes that struck near what is usually a seismically quiet area. After gathering geological data, including information from a 2019 underwater survey of the region, the team realized that there was a new submarine volcano about 1.5 times the height of New York's One World Trade Center. What's more, this new volcano draws from the deepest volcanic magma reservoir according to scientists. According to lead researcher Natalie Fouet, a marine geoscientist at the Paris Institute of Earth Physics, IPGP, at the University of Paris, the source of the magma, that is, the reservoir, is very deep, about 34 miles or 55 kilometers underground. It was the first time in volcanology that they could see such a deep reservoir at the base of the lithosphere, the outer shell of Earth that includes the upper mantle and crust. Between May 2018 and May 2021, more than 11,000 detectable earthquakes shook Mayotte, a small island in French territory between Madagascar and Mozambique. The most powerful earthquake was a magnitude 5.9, but there were also strange seismic hums of very low frequency earthquakes that originated deep underground. They couldn't be felt at the surface, but they were picked up by seismometers around the world. These very low frequency earthquakes are associated with volcanic activity. On Earth, Mauna Loa in Hawaii, which measures about 2,000 square miles or 5,200 square kilometers, look like a child's toy. Made of basalt, Temu Massif is the oldest and largest feature of an oceanic plateau called the Shetsky Rise in the northwestern Pacific Ocean. The total area of the rise is equivalent to the landmass of either Japan or California. The name Temu Massif combines the institution the scientists came from and a French word. Temu means Texas A&M University, while Massif is French for massive. It is a scientific term for a large mountain. So the scientists believe that Temu Massif was created by a single volcano and probably over a short period of time. That actually took a few million years, but on the universe timescale, where some events take billions of years, it's quite short. The volcano went extinct or inactive not long after it formed. That was probably in the late Jurassic to early Cretaceous period, about 145 million years ago. How did Temu Massif form? It seems the spot on the seafloor had the right mix of elements, including a boundary of 3 tectonic plates, a thin crust, and a source of hot magma below that was able to bubble up to the surface.
Damn.
Molten rock poured out.
You're talking about Hawaii and shit, man.
Gradual rise as it cooled. However, just how the magma made it to the surface has not been established. Perhaps a blob of the rock got superheated and then rose to the surface due to buoyancy, or cracks in the overlying crust could have opened, allowing molten rock to spill out. And as massive and powerful as volcanic eruptions are, sometimes they go unnoticed. Scientists have to find clues after the fact to piece together what happened. This was the case that made scientists study a floating raft of pumice up to 5 meters thick that covered 400 square kilometers of ocean. Giant hunks of pumice the size of SUVs strewn across kilometers of the sea floor, a thick layer of sticky ash, and 14 lava flows. These are the clues that scientists hope will lead them to solve the mystery of the largest deep ocean volcanic eruption on record. We'll go back to 2012 when the Havre Seamount exploded with a volcanic eruption that was 1.5 times the size of the Mount Helens eruption in the United States. No one noticed anything about these outbursts from the Earth's crust until a few days later. That was when an airline passenger looked out the window as she flew over the Pacific Ocean. At 800 kilometers north of Auckland, she spotted an enormous floating raft of pumice and quickly took a photo, which she sent to a geologist. Unknown to this passenger, she had set in motion an international effort to solve the mystery of an underwater volcano. Later, in October of that year, the NIWA research vessel Tangaroa carried out a scan of the Havre volcano using an echo sound.
Let this soft mineral melt in your mouth to rebuild your gums and teeth and never need a dentist again. People are fixing their receding gums, decaying teeth, gingivitis, and tooth infections all by letting this special mineral melt in their mouth every morning. Maverick Dr. Drew Sutton has just discovered this powerful sweet mineral that can regrow your teeth and gums almost overnight. How is this possible? This mineral contains special microscopic healing ingredients that reach deep inside the gum pockets and in between all your teeth, something not possible until now. This method is 10 times more effective than any existing solution, which means you may never have to step foot into a dentist office ever again, as this can easily be done from home at your kitchen table. The crazy part is it only takes a few seconds to do and immediately starts restoring years' worth of damaged receding gums and decaying teeth in just a matter of days. So if you are still struggling with bleeding or receding gums, gingivitis, gum infections, toothaches or decay, bad breath, or any type of
Downer. Creating a map from the data, scientists discovered that its parent. One of the largest eruptions in the 20th century was the Santa Maria in 1902. The violent explosion in Guatemala came after the volcano, but remained silent for roughly 500 years. It created a large crater nearly a mile across on the mountain's southwest side. The symmetrical tree-covered volcano is part of a chain of stratovolcanoes that rises along Guatemala's Pacific coastal plain. And a supervolcano. But what if we're not dealt a favorable hand? What would the effects of a Yellowstone supervolcanic eruption be?
There it is.
Most super eruptions happen in locations that are active for millions of years, but then become quiet for a long time. So don't put your faith in Yellowstone's seeming peace. Overall, longer dormancy leads to greater growth in most cases. Yellowstone rests on a long-active tectonic zone with a weakened and thinned crust overlying a 2,500 Fahrenheit, 1,370 degrees Celsius magma dome rising from the upper mantle, similar to other supervolcanic locations. This dome has melted and broken through the crust, forming two magma chambers that are around 5 to 7 miles, 8 to 11 kilometers beneath, and both measure more than 30 miles, 48 kilometers broad.
Damn.
These magma chambers are filled with a mixture of magma, semi-solid rock, and dissolved gases such as carbon dioxide and water vapor. Additional magma builds up over hundreds and thousands of years, delivering more heat and pressure and gradually forcing the overlying ground upward. When a consistent supply of hot magma is delivered to the chamber, pressure builds in a cyclical process known as incubation. If it doesn't, some of the material will solidify and sink, releasing the pressure. Because of the massive size of a supervolcano's magma chamber, incubation necessitates a heat delivery rate 2 to 3 orders of magnitude higher than a typical volcano. Fractures form along the dome's periphery as a result of excessive pressure, which allows air to escape the chamber. As the gas-filled magma erupts, pyroclastic flows, fast-moving, thick clouds of gas, ash, and rock, boiling out from the eruption at 1,470 degrees Fahrenheit, 800 degrees Celsius, cover tens of thousands of square miles, raining ash and debris. Additional blasts will be sent out on a weekly basis. On a regional scale, ash falls down, polluting the atmosphere and blanketing tens of millions of square miles with inches of crop-killing ash. Anyone within thousands of miles of the explosion risks inhaling microscopic glass needles, shattering pulmonary blood vessels, and drowning in a slurry of ash and lung moisture until it settles. As a result of the ash falling from the sky, polluting the water supply and clogging up vehicle engines, food supply, transportation, communication, and economic crises can develop that can last months or years.
Damn.
Global average temperatures are expected to drop 5 to 9 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 to 5 degrees Celsius within a matter of weeks due to an unexpected buildup of dust and sulfuric acid aerosols over the globe. 3 feet of hazardous volcanic ash would engulf a third of the United States,
A third.
rendering it uninhabitable for months, if not years, in places like Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. To put it in perspective, a Yellowstone explosion would be 25,000 times larger than Mount St. Helens. It wouldn't necessarily be the lava flows and ash that killed you. It could be the terrible fallout from the lava flows and ash that destroyed the Midwest, or the global cooling that resulted. There are currently no signals the Yellowstone supervolcano is on the verge of erupting. Apart from evacuation, there is only so much we can do once indicators appear. As soon as this event occurs, not only would our way of life change, but the global economy would suffer as well. If Yellowstone does not erupt, another super eruption will occur somewhere on Earth at some point in the future. Don't you think it's about time we get moving on that Mars colony?
Damn. Damn. These motherfuckers is tripping, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, man. They talking about move to fucking Mars. You hear what that man said? He talking about he trying to go to Mars. They talking about move to fucking Mars. You hear what that man said? He talking about he trying to go to Mars. Motherfucker crazy. Damn, bro. What the fuck else we gonna hear, man? Talking about Yellowstone blowing the fuck up.
Timing right there, right? The dish, the catch, the flush,
Damn,
the whole
bro.
thing was perfect. Outside none. Uncovered. The bank shot, no good. And here are the Bucks now. 4-point game. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Damn, boy, that is scary, bro.
And they came away with the win because everyone
Damn.
contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the score by Milwaukee. Giannis with the rebound.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first
hell
5
no.
shots. Down low.
Stupid
Banked it
ass.
off the glass. What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared,
I
focused,
made that
and
big
really
jump.
jumped on the other team early.
And the Pistons call time here. This game following their win against the Rockets. Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game plan a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Now here's Bay. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Houston. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Out left to the wing. Bay outside. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the drought. Rebounded by the Bucks. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time. Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
They're really working the paint now.
Brandon Ingram.
And here's Nunn. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Pass to Carter. Here's Bay from deep. Shot clock at 5. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Carter. Bay against Ingram. Bay passes to Nunn. Now here's Carter. And again, the Pistons missing. Here's the break. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Oh,
Takes
shit.
precision timing for sure. They're having a hard time stopping this run. And BA can't afford to keep coming up empty. And the Pistons call time here. Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
You gotta
both
want,
teams changing it
man.
up here. Pass to Nunn. From 13. Offensive rebound. Peterson. Good D by Antetokounmpo. That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. Nunn defends. To the middle. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Pass to Nunn. From the arc. And it's good. First made shot.
Oh, hell, man. That dude cold. He gonna make that shot while he covering.
Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Here's Money. He picked up 39 in their last win against Memphis.
Okay.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Pass to Perkins. Here's Manning.
Motherfucker, you lost, bro.
Clock at 6.
Got you clamped up.
And it's Harris with the rebound. Now Antetokounmpo. And he drives in.
Right here.
Out to DiVincenzo.
Oh.
Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Okay.
Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one. Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Nunn finds Carter. And here's Nunn. And there is a whistle.
What?
That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Box substitution.
Get outside.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Carter. All sorts of time. That went a little long.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Count it.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Manning. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And so it's Milwaukee with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. One thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to become
a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass, that can be a shot, but that's my mindset down the stretch.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And for the Bucks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had 39 points and was on point from deep. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys,
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Fires the three. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Pistons have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Poke loose. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it's confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Perkins. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pounded by Harris. Good D by Harris. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Here's Money. He's got 15. Fires for 3. The shot misses.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little introduction for the, cause I got a little thing for when it get. Let me
What's up, fellas? I got your boys muted on the other team, man. Aw, man, he lagged out, bro. God. Oh, man, kid. Oh, man. God damn, bro. Kid, I hope you can ball, man. Hey, don't be spamming next calling for that ball, bro. We going up against the elite team right here, man. These boys can ball. Damn, I can't believe this shit. Come on, take out. Do your thing. Come on, I got you. Work with me. There you go. Good take. Yes, you will. He broke. Damn. That's all I can too, goddammit. Spin the rock. You got to see me, kid. Spin it. Come on, let me come around. Oh, hell no, man. God damn, I could. You should have spin it. Oh, man. This is going to be bad, bro. I can already tell. This is going to be bad as fuck right here. God damn it. That dude quit intentionally, man. I'll be goddamn. Yeah, man, this ain't. Hey, man, this ain't even right, man. The goddamn motherfuckers just quit this shit, bro. Come on, work with me here. You go. Look at this goddamn shit. Spamming some more bitches. Go on and get this shit over with, man. I ain't make a fuck. Bitches goddamn quit. Motherfucker.
I got ball. Watch him.
Can't get the whole goddamn team, man. Can you set a screen or something, man, so we can get some points on the board? Can't even get no points on the board. You ain't working with me, dog. Come on, where he? Oh wow. Look at this shit, man. Fuck it, man. Go on and end the goddamn game.
Thank you. Oh no, please. Too kind.
He done that shit intentionally, bro. He joined the squad just to back the fuck out, man. He a punk bitch, bro. I just lost my goddamn overall out here fucking around. Fucking bullshit, man. You can't keep an overall out here. Hell no. They wouldn't beat my team like that. Ain't no fucking way. want to go race anyway, man. No time for this shit anymore, bro. Why I wasting more fucking time in this game?
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're
Man,
watching
nobody
2K
give a fuck, man. Shut the fuck up. Look like you suck a fat one.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris.
I'm good on this shit. Fuck.